Hello, this is Arthur Clarke speaking from my home in Colombo, Sri Lanka. I'm very happy to join you on this occasion when the International Year of Planet Earth is being inaugurated at the UNESCO Headquarters in Paris. I'm sorry that my post-polio condition does not permit me to join you in person. I have fond memories of attending major international conferences at UNESCO over the years. I've always cherished my close association with the organization, especially since I received the UNESCO Kalinga Prize for popularization of science in 1961, a date that now seems to belong to the Jurassic era. The International Year of Planet Earth is being observed at a crucial junction in our relationship to the planet. There are now clear signs that our growing numbers and our many activities are impacting the Earth's national systems, causing planetary stress. We've had local or regional indications of this stress for decades, and more recently we've confirmed our unmistakable role in climate change. If we're looking for the smoking gun, we have only to look in the mirror. So there has never been a greater urgency to restore our strained relationship with the Earth. In such a conversation, who speaks for Earth? Almost 30 years ago, my late friend, astronomer Carl Sagan, posed this question in his trailblazing television series, Cosmos. And this is how he answered it. A quotation from Carl. Our loyalties are to the species and to the planet. We speak for Earth. Our obligation to survive and flourish is owed not just to ourselves, but also to that cosmos, ancient and vast, from which we spring. I sincerely hope that the Year of Planet Earth will mark a turning point in how we listen to Earth's distress call and how we respond to it with knowledge, understanding, and imagination. My mind goes back to the International Geophysical Year, which was observed in 1957 to 58. Both the former Soviet Union and the United States launched artificial satellites during that period, thus ushering in the space age. Going into space was an important evolutionary step for our species, one that distinguishes our period in history from all the preceding ones. For the first time, we could look back on our home planet from a vantage point in space, and that gave us a totally new perspective. The beautiful images of Earth from space inspired much public interest that led to the Earth Day and the global environmental movement in the 1970s. Of course, I've suggested that Earth is a complete misnomer for our planet when 3/4 of it is covered by ocean. But I guess it's a bit late now to change the name to Planet Ocean. 50 years after the IGY and the dawn of the space age, do we know enough about how our planet operates? Thanks to advances in earth sciences and space sciences, we have unraveled many mysteries that baffled scientists for generations. We now monitor the land, atmosphere, and ocean from ground-based and space-based platforms. Armies of scientists are poring over terabytes of data, routinely gathered by our many sentinels keeping watch over our planet. We don't yet fully understand certain phenomena, and there are still gaps in how we process and disseminate scientific knowledge. This is why, for example, the Indian Ocean tsunami of December 2004 arrived without public warning in Sri Lanka and many other coastal regions. Within minutes of the undersea quake off Sumatra, geologists and oceanographers around the world knew what was happening, but they lacked the means of reaching authorities who could evacuate people to safety. For this reason, I'm very glad to hear that the Year of Planet Earth is placing equal emphasis on creating new knowledge and its public outreach. Today, more than ever, we need the public understanding and engagement of science. As UNESCO has been advocating for 60 years, public engagement is essential for science to influence policy and improve lives. In fact, with our planet under stress, we often have to act before we fully understand some natural processes. That is where we have to combine our best judgment and imagination. We also need to change the way our resources and energy are used. Our modern civilization depends on energy, but we can't allow oil and coal to slowly bake all life on our planet. In my 90th birthday reflections a few weeks ago, I listed 3 wishes I really want to see happen. One of them is to kick our current addiction to oil and instead adopt clean energy sources. For over a decade, I've been monitoring various new energy experiments which have yet to produce commercial scale results. Climate change has now added a new sense of urgency to this quest. So we face many challenges as we embark on the International Year of Planet Earth. I hope this year's many activities will help us to better listen to our home planet and then to act with knowledge and imagination. This is Arthur Clarke, wishing you every success in this endeavor.